Marge went to get her phone fixed, but the man in the shop wasn't even a clerk. She drove off, complaining that there had been frequent accidents on the road ahead. When the police arrested a suspect, Marge was shocked. She took Bart home to question him, yet refused to believe what he said. A certain thing Bart said made Marge suddenly recall an incident, and she was filled with guilt. However, Bart still firmly claimed he was innocent. Marge was still angry, and everyone in the family felt uneasy. She questioned Bart again, but he kept denying it. Marge was in a terrible mood, fearing that Bart would never tell the truth again. Bart argued that Marge had to believe him, while Marge vowed to keep a close eye on him. Marge followed Bart onto the school bus.
Mom? What are you doing?
The driver warned her that Bart had run off, but in fact, Bart was in the classroom. Marge rushed to the classroom, and Maggie came along too. After that, Marge followed Bart everywhere. The school bullies mocked Bart, and even Maggie laughed. Bart hated Marge shadowing him like this. Milhouse showed up looking for Bart, but Marge was still there. Bart was practically speechless. Willie tried to kick Bart out. Both of them felt helpless, but Willie was firm in his stance. In the end, Milhouse had to leave alone. When Bart came back, Marge appeared again. He was still being watched. Marge refused to give up, and Bart grew more and more impatient. The two confronted each other. Marge asked Milhouse questions, but Milhouse played dumb. Bart tried to escape and jumped onto Homer, but Marge followed right along too. And the real agent turned out to be Maggie. Marge couldn't start her car, so she rode a bicycle instead. Bart took his skateboard to the park and got on a small boat. Marge boarded a swan boat, and Bart accidentally fell into the water. Marge pulled him up, but Bart still wouldn't tell the truth. Marge was completely disappointed in him and turned around to leave. Bart was devastated. Milhouse came over to him, and Bart mustered up the courage to plan knocking down those giant letter signs. Milhouse was shocked by this idea. At the celebration, Milhouse grew curious, and Bart finally admitted that he was the one who had caused the earlier trouble. Milhouse didn't want to get involved. The mayor was giving a speech when Bart noticed Marge had packed him a lunch. The image of the lunch popped into his mind, and he instantly felt regret, so he changed his plan. The crowd let out a gasp as the letter signs collapsed, and they ended up forming a tribute to the fire department. The audience cheered. Bart confessed everything and hugged Marge, but just then, the police arrested him.
How'd you figure it out?
I heard you say it. The only way I solve any crime. You don't have to stop hugging.